The Viking who followed ravens into the unknown. Imagine standing on the deck of a Viking ship. The sea is black. The sky is darker. For weeks, you've seen nothing but endless water. No land. No birds. No way home. The men around you whisper that you're cursed. Some clutch their axes. Others pray to gods they fear have already abandoned them. Then your captain walks to the edge of the ship. In his hands is a raven. Not a map. Not a compass. A raven. The crew watches in silence as he releases it into the storm. The bird circles once. Twice. Then disappears into the fog. Minutes pass. An hour. Nothing. The ocean growls beneath the ship. The wind screams through the sails. And then, the raven returns. But something is wrong. Instead of landing on the ship, it turns west and flies away, as if it has seen something beyond the edge of the world. The captain's eyes widen. His face goes pale. Then he whispers 4 words that will change history forever. Follow the raven. Now, what happened next would lead to the discovery of a land so wild, so frozen, and so mysterious that its name still survives more than 1,000 years later. This is the legend of Hrafna Floki Vilgerarsson, the Viking who trusted a bird more than any man. The year was around 870 AD. The Viking Age was at its height. Across the cold northern seas, warriors chased glory, wealth, and power. But Floki sought something different. The unknown. Rumors drifted through Norway like ghosts on the wind. Sailors spoke of a distant land hidden beyond the western horizon. A place no man could describe. A place few believed existed. Most laughed at the stories. Floki did not. If the land was real, he would find it. And so he gathered his family, his crew, and loaded his longship with supplies. Then he sailed into waters where even the bravest Vikings feared to go. Days passed, then weeks. The sea stretched endlessly in every direction. No islands, no coastline, nothing. Fear crept aboard the ship. The crew began to wonder if they would ever see home again. Then Floki released his first raven. The bird soared into the sky, circled the ship, and flew back toward Norway. No land. Days later, he released the second. It searched the horizon before returning to the mast. Still nothing. The crew's hope began to die. Had the stories been lies? Had they sailed into the end of the world? Then came the third raven. The bird rose high above the ship. Higher and higher until it became a tiny shadow against the clouds. The crew watched, waiting, praying. Suddenly, the raven turned west and kept flying. It never came back. A smile spread across Floki's face. Follow it. The longship surged through the waves. Storms battered the sails. Icy winds tore across the sea. Yet they pressed on, because somewhere beyond that horizon, the raven had seen something. Something worth leaving the known world behind. Then one morning, as mist drifted across the ocean, a shout exploded from the bow. Land! Every man rushed forward. What emerged from the fog stole the breath from their lungs. Towering mountains, dark volcanic cliffs, waterfalls crashing into deep valleys. A wild and untouched land unlike anything they had ever seen. The crew stood speechless. They had done the impossible. They had followed a bird into the unknown and discovered a new world. Floki spent the winter there, but the season was brutal. Snow buried the earth. Ice choked the fjords. The cold seemed endless. One day, standing atop a mountain and gazing down at a fjord filled with floating ice, Floki gave the island a name that would survive for more than 1,000 years. Iceland. And so while other Vikings became famous for battles and bloodshed, Floki became a legend for something far rarer. He dared to sail beyond the limits of fear. He trusted the unknown, and he followed a raven to the edge of the world. Because sometimes, the greatest discoveries begin when you choose to sail where no map can lead.
Thank you for watching this far. Do not forget to subscribe, like and share.